Welcome back to the Red Pill Zone, where truth is absolute, not relative. Here today we have a black woman caller saying that black men need to protect black women. And they're not protected by black men. But are they though? Could black women who think like this be the common denominator? Could it be that they also play a part in this? Let's get into it on the Red Pill Zone.
I think that black women need protection from other black men.
Hold on. Black women need black men to protect black women from black men.
Having a black man commit to a black woman is protection. So we need that type of protection. We need protection from black men who violate black women. Okay. So there we go.
The second example I can...
Oh, that's understandable. You know, you do have creeps and weirdos out there that are trying to harm black women. I remember seeing yesterday, I was watching an on-site Instagram video of a black man trying to stalk and trying to break into a 50-year-old black woman's apartment. But thankfully, thank God, she got into her apartment and slammed the door because she knew someone was trying to follow her. So she slammed the door immediately. She got into her apartment. And that was a good thing. But yes, there are some creeps and weirdo within the black male population, within the black community, that need to be dealt with.
Because there are a lot of there's not even just black men, there's a lot of guys out there, period, who violate women. Those women or young girls need protection. Yes, I agree with that. The first one, I don't agree with, because at the end of the day, a lot of these girls, they choose poorly. So if you choose poorly, who is to blame? You. Let me give you an example. Like, okay, say I had a younger sister.
This is the part they don't want to understand. All right, this is the part they don't want to. Let me play that back. Let me play that back. Hold on a minute. Let me play that back.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of these girls, they choose poorly. So if you choose poorly, who is to blame? You. Let me give you an example.
That's a fact, because a lot of these, you have some black women that they choose poorly in who they want to protect them, and they end up having to need protected by the person they chose to sleep with, to lay down with, to have babies with. And when black men have been talking about how you got to stop dating these thugs, stop dating these men that make less than you, stop dating these men that don't give a damn about you, then the black men who are saying this are looked upon as squares, they're looked upon as lame. And when things go bad, now you saying black women need protection. Okay? With the Breonna Taylor situation, black women need protection. Never mind that Breonna Taylor was messing around with 2 drug dealers. Okay? Never mind that. But now protect black women. Megan Thee Stallion, protect black women. Megan Thee Stallion was dating a thug. Okay? She could have dated anybody else. Eve dated a billionaire. Completely not from the industry. Okay, and she's doing fine. Megan Thee Stallion dates a thug, shot in the foot. Protect black women. You give black women advice not to date certain type of men. I'm not saying all black women are like this. Well, what you will understand, though, is the majority of black women who say, protect black women, you need to protect black women, they usually are liberals and are feminists and really just want a disposable superhero to come in and save the day. Another example, Tyrone Muhammad. Tyrone Muhammad was seeing black women being harmed by Asian workers in an Asian beauty beauty salon store. Okay. He goes in because he hears about black women being harmed, and he takes a brick and smashes the business window of these Asian beauty supply stores, Asian hair salon stores. All right. He gets arrested. Anybody paying his bail? The black women still going back to that store. This is a scenario protect black women. He gets carried off. Disposable superhero. Okay. Another situation. Black men protecting black women. Same thing with the Asian community. Asian, none against Asians. Okay. You do have some Asians that are racist. You got racists in every ethnic group. But going on. Black men picketing against the harm done by Asian business owners to black women. Asian men put up 50% off on their products. The black women attack the black man that's trying to protect them. They're picketing against the violence and the crap going on. And the black women are attacking them.
Like, okay, say I had a younger sister, yeah, and she's typical. She likes bad boys. She likes drug dealers or roadmen or street dudes, yeah. And I tell her, don't date street dudes. They will mess you up. They might make you a baby mama, or they might get you in trouble with the law. And that's my protection. That's all I can do in that respect.
True. Tory Lanez. Okay. Tory Lanez. Doug. He could have made Megan Thee Stallion a baby mama if she stuck it out with him. Okay. Protect black women. Who knows? I mean, even with back in the day stars, who knows? People may have probably said things about Tina Turner dating Ike Turner. Who knows what people could have said about Whitney Houston dating Bobby Brown. Keep going.
Yes.
I can't keep her in the house and I can't tell her who to date. Yeah. But if she still goes out there and gets one of these little street dudes and he makes her a baby mama or gets her arrested.
And they say when we talk like this too, you're controlling, you're sexist.
For carrying a gun in her purse, bro, I've done all the protecting I can do. It was on her. We all have to be accountable for our decisions. Now,
no, I think that.
Hold on. If somebody violates you, that's a different.
See, she's saying no. As you catch her, she's saying no. We don't have to be accountable for our decisions. No. They don't want to hear about accountability. They don't want to hear that. You know, it's no conservative black women are talking about black men need to protect black women because they know they need a man and they know they need protection and they know to pick a man that's going to be there for them.
Thing because you was just living your life, minding your own business, and someone come and violated you. That's different.
Okay, but what I'm saying is they're trying to say, or I'm hearing that 50% of black men are making middle class income and they're set for life and all this stuff, right? So if there's so many of y'all black men who are doing well, then how come you guys can't give that type of protection to the community?
Second, for the community is really basically gone left, and they don't really want protection. They just want you to be a security guard or a bodyguard. They want you to be a bodyguard. That's it. I get myself in some trouble, then you come protect me. I recklessly go date a man that I know I shouldn't be dating. Come protect me. I go to a business that doesn't like me. Come protect me. Even though I still go in there the next day, even though something might happen to the person who's protecting me, who risked their life for me, I'm still going to go there. I want you to protect me. Why should these men who want to make good for their lives and do well, why should they want to risk their lives for you when you're going to go back and do the same thing, you don't want to change. You don't want the protection, because protection means you're going to stay away from the things that are going to cause you problems in the first place. You just want somebody there that's going to dig you out of problems that you refuse to deal with or you refuse to avoid. That's it. That's basically it. Like I said before, it's interesting all these women are saying protect black women, and it's usually liberal women who are feminists and say they don't need men and black men are useless. And black men aren't this. Black men are bullet bags. Black men are crap. Such be the case, what do you really want protection from? Why? Get other men that's going to help you. Oh, you want disposable superheroes. That's what you want. Break glass in case of emergencies.
And in what way do you mean give protection to the community?
What I mean is just like, if you choose to sleep with women, make sure you're sleeping with somebody who you can commit to.
First of all, number one, there's more women than there are men walking around. Yeah. Second of all, in the black community, whether we're talking the UK or USA, there's a high rate of women that are single mothers already, and they didn't marry the guys that they had children for. And there's more black women with children than there are black men with children. So you're saying these middle-class guys who have done all the right thing and they haven't created baby mamas, they should come and rescue all these baby mamas?
No, they shouldn't rescue the baby mamas, but they should at least be, having some type of conversation with the guys who are doing that. That would also be a form of protection for women.
Okay, here's what she doesn't understand. Those men who are going around sleeping with all these women, they're not going to listen to men that they consider squares or lame. They're probably going to listen to some hotep dude that is, come from where they come from. Okay? All these men running around making a bunch of baby mamas, they don't want to listen to nobody who comes from a different culture. There are different cultures within the black community. There's people who are cultured, blacks that value education, blacks that are into fitness, blacks that are, you'll hear what King Richez is going to say about that, but it is true. And then one culture of black people is not going to listen to another culture of black people. They're not. If the cultures don't mix, they're not going to listen. Seldomly that happens. And if it's a black dude who does the right thing and stuff, and you're telling black dudes who come from the street who are going around sleeping with a bunch of women and then leaving them, they're going to say, F off. I'm going to do what I want to do. Who the hell are you? You're corny. You're lame. Get out of here before I shoot you. Some of them will act that way. That's what they will do.
Women, because the guys wouldn't even be doing that.
Bruh.
They wouldn't be impregnating everybody.
Let me say this to you. Yeah? Let me say this to you. The 80-20 rule. 80% of women are going after 20% of guys. Yeah? It's that 20% of guys that are...
Fortunately, I never really believed this, but it is true, because even Chris Rock was talking about it on that 1998 interview with what's her name again? Nicole something. She was on Ally McBeal, and it was back in the day. But what Chris Rock was saying, that a lot of the women go after a small percentage of the guys that are well-to-do, fit, and everything like that. So in the hood, they're going, the black women, they want the guys that are unattractive, the lames who did the right thing, to go and teach the men, the ghetto alpha male in their eyes, to tell them to stop making women single mothers. Those ghetto alpha males are going to look at them, and like I said before, they'll tell them to F off, beat them up, tell them get the hell out of my face. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do, because you know why? Because these women right here that they're telling you to talk to me are still gonna be smashing them on the weekends and eating their kids' fruit snacks.
Creating the problem of baby mamas and pumping and dumping girls and leaving them with baggage. Yeah, it's a small percentage, number one. Number two, there's levels, there's hierarchies, there's groups, there's classes. Everybody doesn't just mingle. This is the thing. Black men are not a monolith. We're not all the same. There's some black guys that are into sports, fitness, like me. There's some black guys who are into tech and they're just into video games and computers and stuff like that. Then there's some black guys that are into criminal life. We don't necessarily all mingle and have conversations about, this is how we should be treating our women from now on.
But guys, you should.
It doesn't go like that. That doesn't happen in any society.
No, but it was happening before a long time ago, but people lost their way. You ever heard of Malcolm X?
That was different. That was a political, racially charged political movement. That don't.
And are you saying that we don't live in a similar climate right now?
We do, but we don't have that kind of group thinking anymore.
We don't have those type of men anymore. That's what I'm saying.
And do you know why we don't have those type of men anymore?
Because don't blame women. Go ahead.
Because no, I'm saying the truth. The truth.
We don't have those type of. There's not many men like that in the black community like that because due to the sexual revolution in the 60s, okay, 1950s you had 2-parent homes and black families. 1960s on, that broke down due to the sexual revolution. Gloria Steinem with feminism introducing that, which was a tool of white supremacy, and you have black women thinking they could raise kids on their own. Okay, the breakdown of that. You could also blame possibly the Vietnam War. Black men going there, going to the war, coming back all destroyed, mentally, PTSD, and very few in the black community have come from a structured home. That's just the facts. Very few come from a structured home. A lot of them grow up in matriarchal households. Very few black men grow up to be sane individuals coming from those environments. Most of the black homes in the black community are toxic. Most of them. And few of them survived. Few of these men survived to be responsible individuals. Also, the fact of the matter is that yes, it's a matriarchy in the black community. All right. So yeah, some black women are gonna have to take some blame for picking the men they pick. And that's that. Okay. And some of you are not picking men to be good stepfathers and good husbands to you. You're just picking men that's going to give you sex, and that's that. That's why. So women got to take some of the blame there. You have black men taking the blame there. You also have the black women that take that blame too. For some reason, black women have a hard time doing that. I'm not bashing black women. If it don't apply to you, let it fly.
Is a lot of us didn't have no dads. That's the truth. Because those men of those times had fathers and grandfathers and uncles and older brothers who were legitimate, and did the right thing, and they stuck with their families. And guess what? The women wasn't screaming about they need a high value man. Forgot about that.
That's because most of the men were high value already.
Yeah,
you didn't have to say that.
Not necessarily financially. So what are you trying to say?
Exactly.
Are you trying to say
financially?
Hold on. Are you trying to say all the black men back in the day were all 6-figure guys? Hell, of course not. There's more rich black men now than there was then times.
If the men back then were more high value without the money that the men today have, then it's that the men of today aren't using their financial means in a way where it develops the black community. And that's why you talk about power, isn't it?
There's men these days that are like the men of that time, but they don't get chosen. That's the plain.
That's the truth. That's the truth. The men back then, there are those men today, but they don't get chosen because they don't give black women who are liberal the tingles. They don't make it wet down there. It's not a tsunami down there for them. It's a tsunami for the dudes that are the thugs that have all the sex game, but they have no substance for them. Okay? A lot of these black women who are liberal and talk about this, they want the men that they have deemed the community eunuchs to go and mentor these Pookies and Ray Rays to do right. Because the reality is they still want the Pookie and Ray Rays. They still want Dangerous Dan. They still want Pistol Pete. But they want Pistol Pete to take some of the lame and put it into them so they can have that ultra pornographic city girls fantasy of a man that they want, and that's not a reality. Okay, it's like a man wanting an IG model to be a housewife and to have the qualities of a homemaker and to be good to her man. No, it's not going to happen. It's like saying, you know what? We need black women to honor black men. So I want all the black women that I am not physically or sexually attracted to talk to these women that I am attracted to who are slutty. I want them to talk to them and to tell them, you know what? You need to be a cook for your man. You need to do this. You need to do that. Those IG models are going to look at that woman, call her a pick me, curse her out, and say, get the hell out of my face before I probably cut you. This is what these women liberal black women ask these things. They're crazy. They want the men that they should be picking to talk to men that they shouldn't be having sex with and having kids by, to be better men, when they don't want to be better men. They just want to go on and keep blowing backs out and be in peace. And make single mothers in peace. That's what they want. Let's keep going.
Clear fact. Because guess what? It wasn't all about a guy has to be over 6 foot and he has to have an 8-inch sausage at least, and he has to have swag and he has to do this and all these crazy things. Like, as a man, you could just be a man, work a job, and you was high value and was sought after by good-looking women, not just the average at best. But now, you being a legitimate guy, but there's videos of black women saying they don't want a guy that works 9 to 5. What are you about?
There are black women saying they want justifying dating drug dealers. There are black women justifying Breonna Taylor dating drug dealers. Okay. There are black women saying, you know what, girls, we have to talk, because let's be real, we're not dating these men who are lames. We like the men who are drug dealers that give us those tingles that we want to have sex with, and we just want them to act right. There are black women making videos about this. And this woman right here, she's trying to deny that. She's trying to deny that. And the way she's talking, you already know she doesn't have it all up there to have this conversation. She wants to have this conversation. Can you please just tell these Pookie and Ray Rays to act right? I don't want you. I don't want you that I should be dating. I don't want a man like you. You're lame to me. You don't make me wet. I don't want to have your kids. But I want you to talk to this man who is toxic, will probably beat me, will probably give me kids or an STD. I want you to talk to him to make him right, because I want that fantasy. I like his stroke game. I want the fantasy and your corny ways in him. I want the perfect man in my image. That's it. A lot of these women, that's what they want. They're not saying it, but that's the truth. And this is why black men who have sense will leave the black community. Okay? They will leave. That's it. Why be the community eunuch? Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
One woman that said that, just like you told the other caller.
Listen, no, there wasn't just one. There's lots of videos like that. There was the one with V. Simone said it. There was the other one where there was like them ratchet girls that was in that little show. They said it. There was another video where it was like random people, and the girl was like, "Oh, if he does 9 to 5, you know, or something, or if he's not making more money than me, I won't respect him," and all of this stuff. Come on, bro. Like,
okay, I'm gonna tell you like you told that other girl.
Hold on, and I did a reaction video as well, where the girl said she wouldn't date a guy that does a 9 to 5. She'd rather date a trapper, a jugger, and that was in the UK.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Just like you told that other girl, you can't use 1, 2, 3 examples to back your claim.
Bruh,
verbatim.
But this is the fact of the matter is, I'm not saying every single woman's like that, but it's the mentality. Just if you look at society, what is promoted? Materialism. You gotta be rich. You gotta be this, bro. If what I'm saying is not true, Why is it that all these women call up Kevin Samuels saying they want a 6-figure guy? 6 figures guys is not just an average 9 to 5 guy. That's not average. That's 50.
So, like I said before, like Chris Rock was saying, 80% of the women want to fuck these small 20% of guys. And these women acting like, you know, that's not true.
15%, 10%, 5% people, guys. Come on, like you're starting to reach really hard now.
Can I just share a story real quick? Look, my mom, right? And she said that when she was coming up, her father told her, you need to go out, go to college, get a degree, make sure you can provide for yourself because you can't depend on nobody. And that's a father that chose to marry a woman, take care of the family. He was the sole provider of that family. But still, he told his daughter, it's not like that. It's not like that out here.
The reason why a lot of fathers will tell their daughters this is because they understand the climate we're in. They understand that a lot of these boys that are in the same age group as their daughters, a lot of them didn't have fathers. These kind of boys are not really the kind of guys that are that reliable. As a father, you're gonna want to protect your daughter because you're gonna know at some point, you know, you won't be able to protect your daughter anymore. And if you understand, if you have any kind of sense, and you can look outside,
that's understandable. He's telling, in this day and age, you would tell your daughter, look, go get an education, get what you can, because you want to get married. If the marriage falls apart, at least you can stand on your own 2 feet. There's nothing wrong with saying that at all. There's nothing wrong with saying that at all. Again, this woman is really sorry, man.
And look at the way the world is turning to crap. You're gonna tell your daughter, yeah, you better be able to look after yourself. We don't live in the 1950s anymore. 1950s, yeah, your dad could just tell you as a daughter, yeah, just make sure that you're marriage material and some guy's gonna pick you up. No.
At the end of the day, Black women need protection. That was my whole reason for calling, and you know it's true. There's nothing you can say about it.
Bruv, you haven't proved any points. You haven't proved anything. Does your boyfriend protect you?
This is going to go against my point, but there's nothing really that I need protection from.
My boyfriend protects me, but there's nothing really I need protection from. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. How are you going to talk about Black women need protection, but then you say, my boyfriend protects me, but there's nothing I really need protection from? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is why the Black community is a joke.
The point is falling through like sand.
But other Black women do need protection.
Hold on, B. So
they do need protection, but will they listen to the instruction given to them by a man that gives a damn? That's the issue. I just gave an example with Tyrone Muhammad. I just gave an example with a black men picketing in front of a Asian beauty supply shop, and all those Asians had to do was put up a 50% off, and those Black women attacked the Black men protecting them.
Your boyfriend protects you, right?
If he needed to, he would.
Oh, so why don't you use that as a point of reference instead of talking about some other crap that you've never experienced?
Because I recognize what Black women are going through.
Bruv, you don't know.
Just because I don't go through it doesn't mean
Black women. You don't know Black women. You know, majority of Black women are in the same position as you, for all you know.
Okay, they could be, but they're not talking about that.
Why do they need to talk about it?
Why do they need to talk about what?
Oh, my boyfriend gives me protection.
Why do they need to talk about it?
Yeah, I haven't seen a video of a white girl saying, my boyfriend protects me. I haven't seen that.
Okay, so why should Black women do that?
No, you're the one saying that they should be saying that you haven't seen it.
I did not say that. You just put that straight into my mouth.
At the end of the day, I didn't put nothing into your mouth. I haven't put anything.
Well, not yet.
And this is how they are. This is how they talk. This is how they talk. And she has a boyfriend. She's hitting on. Boyfriend see that video, probably like, you know what? Protect yourself. Okay, that's it for now. This is just reaction video. If you'd like to know more, check me out on Hard Talk Radio, YouTube, Hard Talk Radio. That's about it. Because these people crazy. All right, these people crazy. They actually want to have black men be, just disposable superheroes, unpaid mercenaries to go out and risk their life, protect women who put themselves in certain situations to end up being in some ish. That's what it seems they want. They want, and it's like I said before, it's usually liberal black women who are crying about, we need black men to protect us. That's basically it. That's really what it is. And it's sad. Because they don't really want protection. They just want somebody there to just take the blow. Okay, and they go on doing their mess. There are black women that need protection, yes. But those black women are actually worth a damn. All right. I'm out. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.